Hey you! Today we're going to be going over a personal biggest craft order I made that I completely forgot I had. So some of these don't have pictures and I will be putting them on the screen for you guys. I will also be putting links down in the description box below, and I will be writing out the prices on screen as well as saying them in the video for you guys. And please make sure you check out my description box because I do have a lot of discount codes for other websites that you are more than welcome to use. So each kit comes with a tool kit, each of the generic kits, and it includes a needle threader, a pom-pom to hold 5 needles, and an adjustable thimble ring. For this kit, it looks like the instructions came on the side, and sometimes these do come on the same piece of paper that your pattern does. So this is one of the kits that doesn't really have a large photo, so I will put a full photo of this on screen now. You will notice that they did crop this photo or kind of smush it, change the size a little bit because this is a square kit. This one cost me $9.99. It is 40 by 40 centimeters and it is a 14 count. And here's all that information, 14 count, and it's 40 by 40. So this paper pattern is perfect, but it is really tiny. They definitely could have made this bigger. The printing, thankfully, is super clear. I just wish that the symbols could have been larger instead of printed so itty bitty. This kind of reminds me of DIY patterns, which a lot of us aren't fans of. It is still on tear-proof paper though. As far as I've seen so far, all of the generic kits do come on this tear-proof paper. It looks like we are going to get 34 colors in this kit, and of course they are going to all be in full stitch. I'm just checking the symbols here. And the only real problematic one I'm seeing is these. So if you're like me and you sometimes turn your work sideways to work on it, you're just really going to have to pay attention to that so you don't accidentally stitch the wrong color. So this canvas is serged. And you can definitely tell that it is a 14 count. It's a bit firmer than a Joy Sunday canvas would be, meaning it feels kind of papery, but that's just the stiffener on it. You can see all of the color blocking. I'm already I'm already concerned. So here's my issue. I know it looks like the face is going to end up being the same color as the background, but see, that's 16 and this is 12. That's the 12 symbol, and it looks like the 16 from a distance. So if you're hard of seeing, that's going to be really difficult for you to notice. There's just so many in the same color. I take back what I said earlier. This does look like it could be a little bit problematic to do because it really does look like this is all going to be the same color, but I promise you it's not. Sorry, still sick and sniffly. So this is 16, but it's light blue. This is 12, but it looks light blue. This is 1, but it looks light blue. This is 19, but it looks light blue. Over here is 16, but it looks just like light blue. 16 is just light blue, okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it does look like a lot of color blocking though, so hopefully this comes out good. I was really excited for this. My twin sister even had asked me if I could grab this for her next time I try and do a review, but I had already purchased it before she even asked. And it ever so slightly goes into the DMC number on the bottom. It looks like we have a hank of 939. Just a super dark blue, or you could even call it a blue-black. And our colors all come on one card, not drops this time, it comes on a card. And here are colors 1 through 18. So kind of skin tones, some blues, some purples. Safe to assume this is the 939. And then on the other side we have 19 through 34. Just more skin tones, peaches, purples, and blues. Just wrap that around a lot. And one thing I meant to check was the needle size to make sure that they did not give me a large one. Alright, because I know it was a problem in the past where they were giving 11 count size needles for 14 count and 18 count. This one does look appropriate. And that is kit number 1. Super cute. I just want to show really quick, I don't even know if you can see it, this bag is completely torn, so I will have to repackage this one. So I'm just going to throw this bag to the floor. Bye! Oh! I really hope this is the only kit this happened to. I'm at a loss for words, you guys. Okay, well, I will reach out to them for a replacement for this. The package was ripped. This clearly got wet at some point. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, my mail was opened and like retaped back shut when I got it. I might be able to just figure it out actually on the paper pattern, because the paper pattern looks completely fine. So as long as I get everything up here done, I can just do the rest as accounted. So I'm actually not going to bother them because I'm sure they're busy and I bug them all the time. And it's really not their fault when shipping goes south like that. But yeah, I'll just do it as counted because I'm more than happy to do counted. But this is a first for me. It kind of looks cool, but at least you know it will wash. It is a bit sad that this happened, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Alright, here's the image. Am I zoomed in? I'm not. Okay. Here's the image. I think there were a few similar to this. I just thought she was gorgeous with all the nice colors. And I probably will be checking my colors to see if they kind of line up with where they go. Because if you remember last time I had a kit with green in it, they were all browns. But I am seeing some greens in here. Like just glancing over at the threads. But I'm not seeing these intense teals in here. So we'll go over that when I get to it. This kit is 11 count. It is 40 by 56 centimeters, and it costs me $8.99. It does come with a toolkit, just to prove it to you. This is what I meant when I said instructions sometimes come on the paper pattern. And right here is really the only part my paper pattern got messed up, but I can see what ones are there. They're just super blurry. Thank goodness the paper pattern's okay, because this would have been an issue. And this is by my favorite manufacturer. You can see it's very large. Lots of color blocking amongst confetti. But very easy to read. And let me see, 34 colors. And it is on tear-proof paper again, which is nice. So sad when you see a kit like this, my poor baby. And I think this is a really good size if you want to do a larger piece, but usually kits I pick come larger than this because I don't pick based on size, I pick based on image. So this is a good smaller one for me. This is probably now one of my smaller 11 counts, besides any square ones, like say, I don't think I have her out here. That girl I was working on with like the blue top on and kind of like those red things on her face. I'm really not sure what that image is, but I thought she was beautiful, so I stitched her, or started to. Serged, of course, and they did try and put the image up here. I am heartbroken that it got wet though. Again, I really hope that's the only one it happened to. Okay, I will say if this happened to more than one of my kits, I probably will reach out because for multiple, I can justify reaching out. For just one, I probably won't. So the colors for this one do come on floss drops, and there is a rubber band this time. I've seen other people getting them on rubber bands, but I have not been so lucky until now. So spreading this apart, I don't see the super bright, happy teal color I was hoping for. I'm seeing some not so exciting colors. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try and figure out where those colors go. But yeah, I'm just kind of gonna spread them a little bit for you. The pink's really cute, but these colors are not poppin'. I hope this is supposed to be the dark teal. Alright, let me check that. So the flower, the shoulder is going to be the lightest green color on the image. So over here, that looks like it's 822. Number's a little faded right here. I think that's 413. So it's this super faded green, which is fair. I accept that. I see a triangle, which is 597. 597, I will also accept that. It is this color right here. And that's the slightly darker. Now the dark teal, what area would that be? 3768 is the dark one. 768 is a blue dash. So it looks like it's going down in here mostly, so there's not a lot of it. So, okay, so the happier, brighter colors are definitely the ones getting used more. So I think this will actually be fine. It maybe not as vivid as I had hoped, but I do think it will come out all right. All right, this is the second kit I had purchased. This one came with a green pom-pom and blue tiger for the kit. Here is the picture. This one is a pillowcase. I have a pillowcase of the other girl. The other girl, I believe, kind of has like sectioning though, and she has water lilies on her. This one does not, but I kind of wanted them to like be a pair, because I feel like one pillow with a girl on it would just kind of be a little bit awkward on my sofa. So I got this one, and this kit cost me $11.99. And this is, of course, 11 count and 45 by 45 centimeters. Oops, sorry. Instructions right here on the paper pattern. And again, why is this pattern so tiny? This is 11 count, right? Yeah, it says 11 count. I'm not going to open this all the way. You're just missing like a tiny bit over here. I don't want to end up hitting the metal arm holding up my camera. So this pattern is safe not smudged, but it is super tiny again. I don't know why they're getting into tiny patterns. I mean, it could definitely be worse. So it looks like over here is going to be a ton of confetti. And then there's some color blocking where the girl is and at her shoes, her cute little face. And then, of course, the bunny stands out like a sore thumb. Still super adorable. Looks like we get 30 colors for this kit. I don't like that there is a fuchsia and orange circle, but at least there is not an orange and red dot. So I will give them that. And since this is small, I think we should just look at the canvas to see the pattern better. Please be not wet and gross. Okay, well, I guess I have to open it first because it is inside out right now. So give me just a moment to do that. And I believe this is one of those three-sided ones. Let me just, if I can find the darn thing. Oh, why is it opening? The zipper puck didn't open it. Where is it? I think it's supposed to do that. Okay, just pull her open. Okay, this canvas is safe. Thank goodness. So it is a three-sided zipper, so you can just kind of roll that right out the way. It is probably going to be a little bit difficult to get right up against those edges, but I'm sure if you don't stitch the stitches that are sewn into, you'll be fine. A few stitches on the edge won't make a difference. So you don't have a legend on this. You will have to use the legend that comes on the paper pattern. This one, you'll have to use this one to find what color you're using. So I guess it's good that the paper pattern does match the canvases for these generic kits. Here. This is much easier to read than on the paper pattern. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I feel like if I did this, I would have to start in the confetti. Otherwise, once I get the girl done, I'd probably lose my motivation. And I hate to say that, but it's true. But I think she's going to be super cute. And this is not a cheap material. This is soft, very soft, and very durable. So it's not like you're getting a low quality product here. I think this will come out beautifully and be nice to use, especially once it's washed and softened. So let's put that there. Bam! Look at these. Let's spread these out a bit for you. So lots of lovely greens, very bold colors, skin tones, oranges, a very nice pink that's going to be going into those flowers, and many other variations of pink. So you know those flowers are really going to pop. Brown for her hair, some yellow for her dress. Not as much yellow as I would have thought, so her dress is probably going to be a paler yellow. But that's okay by me. But I really just love the colors because you know the pinks and greens are going to be going into the flowers. So the main reason I got this was the flowers, and it's really going to come out, at least I think it will. And I don't have a rubber band on hand to band this up, so I'm just going to fold this how they do. I'll try to. I think they do it like this and then this to kind of hold it down, and then they put it in the bag. That is the third kit I had purchased. Alright, we're going to take a break from generic kits and we are going to look at some Joy Sundays. This one I'm sure you've seen before. I think I saw someone else do a review on it, but I really can't remember. This one's called Elves Riding Unicorns. It is a 14 count and it is 62 by 51 centimeters. I will put a picture on the screen because as you see, they slapped a sticker right on her face. So this kit cost me $13.99, which is fine by me because it's Joy Sunday and you know it's going to be quality. Joy Sunday packagings are resealable, but they do have holes, so hopefully this one did not get any wet on it like the other kit, because I'm pretty concerned at this point. Alright, I'm going to set this here, and I'm going to just check the canvas first, because I'm scared. I probably shouldn't have checked the canvas first, because I just found out something I probably should have waited to know. Yay, our canvas looks fine. Okay. Alright, well now I know a secret that you probably would have liked my reaction for. I had to hold it in. Let's flip through this. Right here you can see a nice owl. Joy Sunday patterns do not match the printing on the canvas, by the way. They always match their pattern or paper pattern colors to the colors of the actual image. Oh, sorry about that. Just trying to make sure that... Let's see, it's so beautiful. My camera's trying to track her face. Okay, so I'm going to pull this page out, and I'll show you what's on the other side in a minute. You can see there are 45 colors in full stitch. Ooh, let me just smack it around. And there are beads and 2 backstitch. But the beads, there's beads in here, and it looks like they're little oval nuggets showing you where the beads go. Which is fine by me. I've never had a Joy Sunday kit that came with beads by default. I can't remember. Yep, they do give us the page separation. See, I'm just not paying attention. They give us 12 pages and they number them for us. So exciting, there's beads. Oh, some wings. Let me move this so I don't throw it on the floor. And I'm just trying to figure out where the top is. Right here. So a little too wide for me to be able to show you all the way, unless I move it that way a little bit. This is dark. There's a lot of dark colors for this. Massive color blocking up here. Some color blocking over here and down here. Not a whole lot of confetti areas, if I'm being honest. A lot of this looks like pretty decent color blocking. And then they do mark the beads with those. At least I think that's what that is. Here, let me... Okay. And then there's the bottom. So the legend is nice and large and very easy to read. That makes me happy every time. And if you turn it, yep, the beads are still marked as oval on here. I will probably go back and do the beads after this. I don't think I would want to do the beads before and then wash it, if you know what I mean. So this is a nice large canvas. It is serged, and it is decently firm or stiff, whatever you would like to call it. And I prefer mine to be stiff because I roll them up. Like the parts I'm not working on, I'll just roll them up and clip them. The clip, just to make sure, you know, that extra fabric is out of my way and I have a good grip. I'll keep this open. I accidentally threw a needle on the floor. So this is a beading needle that they give you in your bag of beads. I'm just going to pop that back in there so I don't lose it. And here are the 3 beads. This kind of white one or cream one. This cute baby blue. And this kind of shimmery dark coral or red color. And it does have the Aurora Borealis coating on all of them. And they are marked. I'm really amazed that I finally found... Ow, ow, I just stabbed myself. And this is why they usually put the needles in pom-poms for the 14 or 11 count. I'm really shocked I found a Joy Sunday that came with beads that was not AliExpress. We got 2 color cards here. I'm just going to pop those apart really quick. And I do gotta pick up the pace because my camera is dying really fast for some reason. Alright, we did get the card that shows a sample of the color, gives us the DMC and how much. And it also tells you the number in relevance to the kit. Here's 1 through 15. (16 through 30). Lots of blues in this kit. 31 through 45. Very bright blue right there. Some whites and off-whites, or vintage white, whatever you would like to call it. And then the last 4 colors. Well, this is not the last 4, the last 3, and then some more of number 22, because the amount we needed did not fit in one hole. And the needles were on this card. And you get 2, and that's all you get for Joy Sunday. You don't necessarily get a toolkit. So I'm just going to fold these back. And this was kit number 4. This kit I've been wanting for a while. It's called Sunset Glow. It is 14 count and it is 49 by 40 centimeters. And I'm pretty sure this is a fairly popular image. Instructions on back, if I didn't mention that Joy Sunday has instructions. Alright, we get a little thumbnail on our paper pattern. You can see there is some back stitching already. Alright. I'm seeing 45 colors tops. Looks like 44 are in full stitch, 3 are in French knot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are in back stitch. Let's see how many pages we get. Alright, we do get our page separation right here. And it looks like we get 6 pages. And we'll look at it on the actual canvas we'll be working on. Oh goodness, before I forget, this kit cost me $8.99. Alright, serged as always. Legend looks like it might be a bit small. I can read it though, so this is just probably the smallest it will get before you can't read it anymore. So definitely smaller than the last kit. Lots of color blocking in the sky. It does look a bit confetti right here and up in here, but not too bad. And it does appear that everyone is sitting in their own square and clearly printed. Ugh, I wish they would just leave the French knots off the canvas though. Not a fan of that. Canvas is firm, not super firm though. And I'm just looking at the symbols. So we do have an orange circle and a red circle, and I'm not a fan of that happening. And just from a quick look over, oh, these look very similar too. So just make sure you're in a good lighting. This one came on a floss card and a half. I don't typically or usually see the half floss card, but sometimes you do get it. Alright, we have colors 1 through 15, and they did not come on the one that labels it for you. And I'm sorry if you hear my tummy rumbling. 16 through 30. I love dark green. And then the last floss card is 31 through 45. And see what I mean? It's half size. And this one really has a lot of bright color pops in it. And your 2 needles. Alright, we are to my last and probably my favorite kit. This one did come with a pink pom-pom with needles in it, needle threader, and a thimble ring. I don't know what animal that is. He has a derpy little face though. So here is the image. Wow, my camera's having a hard time seeing that color correctly. So I'll put the picture on screen now. And this kit was surprisingly my most expensive at $19.99. And I've wanted this one for quite some time. I don't know if it's still going to be available or not. Because I don't remember. No, I think I found the clearance. You know what, let me check right now. Nope, it's still available. She is 11 count. And she is 50 by 100 centimeters. Tear-proof paper, of course, So you can see clearly some color blocking, and her face is done really well here. You know it's going to be good because you can already make out what is what, so when it's stitched, it's just going to be better. There's no guesswork here. Lots of, it's like 2 colors mainly going down her dress. It looks like they kind of confettied it a bit instead of making it one solid color. That's completely fine. The girl I'm doing now with the blue blouse on is the same in her backgrounds though. So all the way down to the bottom, and it is by my favorite manufacturer. And you do get your instructions printed right on there for you. And of course, this is the tear-proof paper. Let me fold this up so we can see it better. And it looks like 40 colors. And this is fairly easy to read, but it still is quite small on the squares. And yes, I know my fingernails are broken. I was chewing on them. And my camera's about to die, so let's get on with it. Alright, this is going to be a long scroll for you. Here we go. Oh, I'm caught on something. There we go. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Really long. She's huge. But I love her. I'm just going to fold it up for convenience. So the legend is fairly readable. They do cut the DMC codes off though, but look at that. Super crisp. Everyone is exactly in their square where they're supposed to be. And I know that might look white for you because of my pink filter. It's a very pale pink, I promise it's not white. Huge wad of colors. And it is rubber banded, which is good because there is a lot here. Woogie doogie. I'm speechless. I love the color options they have in this kit. Beautiful, gorgeous. Oh, it's going to be hard starting that Sailor Moon one now after seeing all these beautiful colors. It's okay, I gotta dedicate my time to other 11 counts first and finish one before I start one. So there's just a lot of different colors in here. You can see some yellows, lots of different shades of teal and turquoises, purples, of course, magentas, more shades of teals, some off-white, oranges, this gray. This is going to be I'm speechless. I love the colors, but there's so much. There's so much of it. It's just a huge wad of thread. So that is my final kit. I want to say thank you so much for clicking on my video today. Leave a comment below because your opinion matters and I love hearing what you have to say. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it or want to see me post more reviews. Likes really do make a difference and I appreciate them so much because it's the easiest way to support your favorite creators. And subscribe if you haven't already. I will be doing a Stitch With Me maybe tomorrow. I can't quite today because I'm doing this review and I also have to finish up a sweater order for my business and I'm kind of like reaching my time limit here, so I do gotta work on that today rather than sit down and stitch. Well, it was fun having you guys come and look through these with me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.